Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Monday. It's time for the weekly market review. The weekly market review is uh, something that I bring to the channel here that gives us like a little head start of what are going to be the shortages, what are the farmers having issues with, and if there's going to be shortages on said item because of shipping or whatever the case may be. But this is what they use. The big markets and stuff, they use this to determine the prices and things like this. So it's something good to kind of keep track of and everything. So why don't we get started with it, shall we? Now let me switch this over, and then there we have it. And this is for March 25th, and I'm gonna add a little something to this time. A lot of times, because I've been getting a lot of questions, where do they grow this and where do they grow that? So there's a second part to this report that I usually keep out of it. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same information, but it breaks down where the source is, and which is good. This tells you where these things are grown at. So as you can see, asparagus right now are not being grown in the United States, only Peru and Mexico. Green beans are only being grown in Florida and Mexico. And these are stuff that goes to market. This is not like regular farmers out there and stuff like that. And they have all this information down here like this, and it's pages and pages of this stuff. So you can see mushrooms we grow them in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And like I said, there's pages and pages of this stuff. So that's why I usually only show you guys this page right here. It's a breakdown of the report, and it's pretty much the most important stuff of it. But I figure I show you guys that end of it, and if you guys would like me to do a report on this part of it instead of the breakdown part, then let me know, and I'll read from this. But let's go ahead and get started with this, and we're getting started with asparagus. And markets are softer due to good quality or good volume from Mexico. Are softer due to good. Okay, quality is good to very good. It just didn't make sense. Okay, avocados. Mexican markets are elevated with 30% less harvested this week. The holiday on Monday in Mexico will keep harvest light. Size peaking on smaller fruit with fewer 48 count, and larger fruit is ripening faster, so cold storage at 38 degrees is a must. And avocado's been on the alert for over a year. So, and for those who are wondering what the 48 count is, what they do, whatever fruit it is or vegetable, it's usually in a crate or a carton, whatever you want to call it. So if you can get 48 of those in this crate, they call it a 48. And if the fruit is bigger, then you would get less in there. So you would only get like 28. So the bigger the fruit, the less you get in the crate. The smaller it is, the more you get in the crate. So that's how they do the crates. Green beans, and this comes from Florida. Florida supplies, demand, and quality are good. With steady markets, Mexican supplies remain limited, and that's alert on green beans. We have berries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Production in Florida and Mexico has nearly finished. All fruit is now shifting to California and increasing pressures on supplies from that area. Quality is good. And we have strawberries. Production from Florida and Mexico is nearly finished. Like other berries, fruit is shifting to California. Strawberries will begin tight through Easter. Then we have broccoli and cauliflower. Cauliflower is under alert. Broccoli and baby brocchini supplies are good. Quality is fair to good. Cauliflower markets conditions remain active. Expected to see unsettled market conditions for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Quality is fair with occasional discolorization and bruising. We got celery under alert. We have value added celery in a demand exceeds supply situation due to capacity constraints. And that has been their answer for celery for I don't know how long. Commodity celery is active with lighter supplies from California. Citruses, we have lemons, limes, and oranges, and lime is under alert. And lemon supplies are good with moderate demand. Size is peaking on larger fruit. Packs out are 75 to 80% fancy. Markets are lower on all fancy grades. Lime supplies are limited to 175 count, and larger ones are extremely limited, as are number 2s. Orange markets are steady with moderate to good demand. Color and sugar are very good. Sizing is heavy to 72 count and larger. Fancy grade packs are 75 to 80% fancy. There you go for the citrus. We go up here to our right, and it's the top 5. Fennel is up there again. Markets are active with supply shortages. Carrots. Supplies are limited on snack packs and jumbos. And we have corn for number 3. Supplies are limited for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Garlic. California supplies are waning, and supplies are supplemented from Argentina. Watermelon. This is a strange thing to see up here. Watermelon is under alert. Supplies are light due to growing areas and transitions. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to the second page here. We have our cucumbers are under alert. Import supplies are waning, and Florida supplies are starting light. Quality is good. Mexican supplies are light with strong markets. Active markets are expected until next month. Eggplants. My eggplants are doing good. They're already up and going to town. Eggplant supplies are light with good demand and increasing markets. Florida supplies are short markets. Mexican supplies are plentiful, and markets are weaker. And we have our grapes, green and red. Markets remain softer on red grapes due to high volumes from Chile. Peruvian production is nearly finished. Green grapes will be limited with higher markets through April. Quality is mostly good, but some lots of red grapes in the market have aged and are offered at a discount. And they've been saying that for a good while for our red grapes. Lettuce, iceberg, leaf, and romaine. And we have alert on our iceberg and romaine. Markets on iceberg and romaine will be adjusting due to lower demand and transition to new growing regions. The market is expected to be unsettled for the next 2 to 3 weeks as the transition from Arizona to California is full swing. Then we have melons, cantaloupe, and honeydews. Supplies and demand are good. Quality are stronger. Quality and sugar levels are good. Honeydew supplies are light with good demand. Markets are slightly higher. Quality is good. So hopefully we don't have any issues with last season we had honeydews were um, had a virus, which was not too good. Onions, red, white, and yellow, and it looks like we got our red onions are under alert. Northwestern onion markets are mostly steady, and markets of Mexican production crossing into Texas are lower. The Texas crops are expected to start in the coming weeks. Value-added onions, peeled, diced, etc., are in demand. Exceed supply situation due to capacity constraints and raw product sizing concerns. And again with the peppers, if you're going to have a garden, I would suggest growing some peppers this year because this has been normal for the last couple months now. Peppers are under alert. All peppers, the green, red, yellow, whatever color you want. It's having issues with it. Green bell supplies are good with strong demand. Quality and high markets. Red and yellow bells imports have increased with good quality and lower markets. Mexican production is sporadic with short supplies of red peppers, keeping the markets elevated. And then we have, well, I don't know if you can hear my wind blowing out there, but it's going to town. Okay, potatoes. Markets are firming up due to stronger demand. Quality is good to very good. Washington markets is steady with good quality. And we have alerts with zucchini and yellow squash. Florida zucchini supplies are good with good quality and demand. Yellow squash supplies are short with strong markets and good quality. Mexican supplies have improved. Zucchini will stay more active with large sizes limited and whatever WP is. I don't know what WP is. Pro rates expected. And then we have tomatoes. Round and melody tomatoes are on alert. Round availability out of Florida continues to wane, and sizing is small due to cooler weather in February. Roma availability remains light out of Mexico due to the end of peak season. Grape and cherry tomatoes remain stable. And side note, I used to pick tomatoes in Florida when I was a little kid there. And over here on the right, we have a reality check, and it shows our supplies on the left and price on the right. And our alerts are in the middle. So we have our green beans, which price and alert are up. And we got carrots. And you want to kind of pay attention to like the green beans because we all who those who don't have the space to grow green beans and whatnot, yeah, we get them per cans unless we get them from a farmer market or something like that. But the price going up means the cans of green beans will go up also. So that's why it's good to pay attention to these things. The same thing with corn, all your vegetables you get in cans and things like that. Carrots. Okay, and our cauliflower is up on alert here. Price and supply. We have our garlic is normally up there. We have our lettuce, romaine. We got onions, all the peppers, zucchini, and yellow squash. Avocados, which they've been up there for over a year that I've been doing this. Limes and watermelons, which is a new one there. And there you have it. That is the market review for March the 25th. And as you guys know, it comes out on Friday, but I give it the weekend and bring it to you on Monday. Until next time, like always, God bless.